had difficulties. So he is going to work some magic on a garage door opener for us. I misled you. If you read my post earlier, I told you, but you definitely got to go check out Papa Tony. He's got good stuff over on his channel at Tony's Garage Door Service. So we got the man, the legend in the house. He's here.
The legend. It just popped up. It says you're live. The legend, Papa Tony. That's good.
I was just throwing Hail Marys, man. I was just throwing Hail Marys. This thing, how many times we tried? 5, 6 times? I mean, it was ridiculous.
Oh, a ton. Too much.
So, man. It's all good. It's all good. Kevin said hi. Thanks for being here, Kevin.
Yeah.
So, Tony, you were saying, so, I got to tell you this, right?
Yeah.
Kevin was nice enough to offer for me to take one of his cars.
Are you going to? You got to do it. You should see his cars. The one he brought down, holy shit. Holy
well, maybe I can get some pictures at least too, you know what I mean?
Oh, man.
So I thought that was I emailed him back.
Yeah,
I emailed him back. I thought that was pretty nice. He definitely did not have to offer that.
I would in a heartbeat.
I wanted to tell him, you know who you're dealing with. I mean, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burn the rubber off that puppy.
Oh my god, that thing! The one he came to the show in, I know you got to shake when you're in it.
It's a rumbler,
it's just, huh? Oh yeah, it was. This guy pulls up. I didn't know who Kevin was, and he pulled up, backed in. I'm like, damn, that's gonna make my car look bad. And I mean, because mine's nothing compared to that. Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, and it was interesting. I'm glad he showed up that day.
That's awesome.
For sure.
That's awesome.
For sure.
And what's the next one? It's the last Thursday of August.
What do you put? September 25th, Middlebury. That's the big one in his area.
That looks like a Monday, right? August, or you said? Or September?
No,
September.
September. Yeah. Yeah. Is it a Thursday?
We'll have a little cooler weather.
Yeah. I'll go for sure. I don't care what day it is. I'm just gonna. This is an 8365 0 or whatever. Whatever. The old 8365, not the old, but the new one.
Right.
I want to take it apart and just see if we can get turn it into a belt.
All right. Fair enough.
You got the RPM sensors. Is any of that different?
That's a great question. I guess we're gonna see here.
I don't know. Well, if I can get the lens off. All right.
Let's go through these comments here. We got Rich B. He finally made it. He's got the little clown face thing going there. Sorry. Thanks for chasing us around, Rich B. I mean, oh man. And you guys don't forget, hit the like button. Also, like I said, go over to Papa Tony's. Make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. He was supposed to be on hosting this, and we couldn't get the button. So if anybody knows why the button is gray and not white to go live, please put it in the comments or email me, because we would like to know. We've had this issue once or twice. It seems like we cannot figure out what's causing it. We tried to reboot the phone. We tried going on off of Wi-Fi. We're on Wi-Fi. So something just seems like it's glitched out a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, and it wasn't scheduled either. The schedule switch was not on, so I don't know what the heck. I don't know what the heck.
What kind of power tool are you using there? Is that a DeWalt?
It's a DeWalt.
Or what?
I don't know.
Okay.
It is a It's a DCF 787.
And you see how nice Papa Tony's with that opener. It's even got its own little rug.
Well,
so nice.
I'm gonna sell this thing.
I know. I know.
I gotta be good to it.
I'm just trying to prop you up. You know what I mean? Taking such good care and pride of that opener. You
Yeah.
know, it's going to be in somebody's home, and it's going
Mm-hmm.
to run for many years and be
Many,
and provide such good service.
many moons. Many moons.
I
Okay.
was thinking about the belt drives again for some reason. They are definitely quieter than the screw drive Genie.
Well,
Is it Colton? Colton says hi. Hi, Colton.
I
Hope
got
you're
me a
doing
belt
good.
right here.
Ooh, snap.
That's a belt. I
Nice.
went and picked 3 of them up today because I needed the
Is
rail.
that the one that was on sale? Were they
It's
on sale? Is that why?
no, that's just their price.
Okay.
That
Nice.
326, I think it was. I picked 3 more up today. I'm like, heck, I'll go buy them.
Rich has got is it a DC drive? I assume, but I don't. Is that a DC drive?
Which
Yeah.
one? Which one?
Both. You can tell us both.
This is the 8365 is an AC, and yep, and the this is an AC too. The
Ah,
8155 is an
okay.
AC. All
Okay.
right,
Okay.
I'm blind here, so give me a minute.
Oh,
And
you're good.
and and I'm used to doing it overhead, not on a
I
table.
know. I know. Isn't it weird? Like I always think
It
about setting
is.
myself up a little tripod or something because every time I'm here working on ladders, I'm like, I run the opener and the trolley runs into something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah. Well, son
Uh,
of a biscuit.
Evan's here. Thanks for Evan for being here. Thanks for trying to help us out. But a bunch of old farts here. We just couldn't figure it out.
There we
Uh,
go.
Tony,
There we go.
what's Evan's got something?
What do you say? You cut out. A General Lee.
The
Oh, that's the Nova. That's the Nova. That's Novocaine.
payment that could be yours. How much you looking for it? What? How much we asking for the car again?
Well, I was asking 5, but
Uh,
I'm not going to sell it now.
what?
No, I'm. You know,
PT. It's a Chevy.
I,
Come on, man.
you got that. Yeah, but it's a Nova. It's a
Mm,
'76 Nova. I keep
yes.
sitting in that damn thing, and it reminds me of my high school days. The
Oh yeah.
smell, the
Oh
smell.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yep.
oh,
Yep.
oh, I
I
gotta
get it.
keep this. It's so
I
damn
get it.
cheap. I got it so cheap that yeah,
Right.
I can put money into it, and I'll be still ahead when I get rid of it.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Tony. What's up, Mr. Rusty? Hope you had a good day. The crappy RPM sensor. Rich B's got the crappy RPM sensor.
Yeah, it's over there in the bottom, being crushed by the motor right now.
Oh, awesome. Um, I don't know what Frank's got here. Not, I meant it says hoodie hunt not still usable. Oh. Is that we got a romance in here? Says hi, hello. Um, what's this got? Need the gear wrench. Need the gear wrench. Hmm.
Gear wrench.
I know. I'm trying to think. I
The
do
nut
know.
driver. It's
Oh, maybe.
that's a nut driver.
I do know. I finally. So this one's for tightening down your oh,
Yeah, right. No kidding. Okay. Well, oh yeah, there's a little bit on there. A little
Yep.
bit. But
Uh-huh.
looking at them,
Uh-huh.
they
Look pretty
look.
much. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh man.
The only thing different, you got this cut,
Yeah.
because of the sideways, the ones that are turned sideways,
Okay. Sure.
that lays
Sure.
in there. Yeah, I don't see
Huh.
why it won't work. We'll see. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I
I'm
know. What do you
excited because if it does work, there. Well, well, let me take you on a little tour.
there's a
Well,
Nova.
I
Oh,
only see
oh.
8365 up here on the rack, but other than this,
Mm-hmm.
remember the pallet I bought from
Oh
Costco?
yeah.
I got one
Yep.
left. One left, and
Wow.
it might be going out here pretty soon. See, I don't have any belt driven. I don't
Oh.
carry belt.
Oh,
I
okay.
went today. I went today and picked that one up, or two of them.
Okay. Sure.
Then you look at this is all my rails. It's all
Yep.
7 and 8 foot chain driven,
Mm.
10-foot
Mm.
chain, and then these are the two belt driven. So I don't carry belts. So I thought, oops, sorry. I thought
Mhm.
if this works, I've got gear sprockets out the wazoo. You
Sure.
know,
Sure.
swap it,
Right.
grab a rail, away I go. I don't have
Mm.
to,
Good idea.
you know, the well, for and that 81550, that's only got one light. This has got two.
Okay. Okay.
That only comes with one remote. This comes with two and a
Mm.
keypad.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I'm just
Uh-huh.
thinking, I'm
Uh-huh.
thinking, if this works,
Right.
I'm going to turn an 8365 into a belt driven.
Not a bad idea.
That's just my thought. I don't know. Am I
I mean, I
crazy?
kind
I
of
don't know.
remember I kind of used to when I did some linears. That's what one thing that was nice about the linear. You could just have one head unit, and the rail would just pop on, to a gear,
Yeah.
a spline shaft, I should say, and it just that was really convenient. If you just hey, you got a customer on a belt, oh, just grab a belt rail.
Yep.
Nice on that front. So you might be onto something. That's like you said, two
Yeah. Just,
lights, two remotes, keypad.
yeah.
It might not be
Yep.
too bad.
I don't know. And, and
Uh,
I just like to experiment.
oh yeah, yeah.
I
It's
know, I know for a fact you can take the old school, like the green square, the red square. You can
mhm,
swap that stuff if the pins line up, because
okay.
I've done it. I've done it. You just have to change your remotes too.
Mm. And you're talking about the circuit board, right?
Circuit board, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
okay.
Yep. Yep. If the
Mm.
pins line up, because I can't remember what is it, like a C50 or there's two that are real close, and the pin line is the same thing. I think one just with the bulb and without or
Okay.
something.
And I thought they didn't they. You can't get the red circuit boards anymore. The
Probably
red
not
button. I thought.
anymore. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I
The
heard something
green
like
I know
that.
is long gone. The green circle's been gone. That 61 LM. Yeah. Well, I have some, but I don't know if you can still buy them or not.
Is that how you get to it? How do you sneak in there to
What?
get it out?
What one?
Normally there's one in the back, and that one bolt you got to have the 5/16. What's that one? That looks pretty wide open.
That's this. What do you mean?
What'd you do? You took the motor out?
Yeah, always,
Jeez.
always. You should see me do it hanging from the ceiling. This is quick.
Oh man, I don't know.
You didn't know that? You ain't watching?
Is this thing ever? I was watching the car in the back.
All right.
Is this thing?
I,
Is this thing gonna run again?
oh, are you? That's funny. That's
Oh
funny.
man,
You're talking to Papa Tony here.
the legend,
I can do anything. Yeah,
right?
whatever.
Give him a what is it, a Coke you like? Give him a Coca-Cola, and he'll fix anything. Oh man, look at this thing's heart surgery here. Oh my
Oh,
god.
there's nothing. What are you
Oh
talking
man,
about?
how's this
What
guy
are
do
you?
it from the ceiling? He's just got the motor hanging there.
Yep, yep. And hey, these wires are tough. They're
Yeah.
tough. They are. You
Where?
don't do it that way?
No, I
You
just
guys
pull.
don't pull the motor out? Really?
No, no. We'll see what the comments say.
Hey, hey, how long does it take you to change one
Oh, I don't.
out in
Yeah,
the field? I can probably do it about 35 minutes.
yeah. I was thinking somewhere. Yeah, 20 or something. What
And all
moment?
you need is a 5/16 nut drive and a 1/4 inch nut drive
Mm-hmm. For the cover.
and a 1/2 inch wrench.
Oh yeah. Two
That's
or
it.
one? Do you do two half
Well,
inch?
when you got these guns, you only need one. No,
Must be up there using his
cracking,
teeth to
I'm
hold
cracking
the jam
myself
nut.
up. I'm cracking myself up. Okay,
I
I'm sweating my
need.
butt off. By the way,
Oh, I
I got to
bet.
turn.
I bet.
I got to turn the fan on.
Go for it. Cousin Evan's got. I'm assuming he got an impact.
You don't have drivers? 5/16 and a 1/4 inch is what you need. And
Papa Tony's got the good ones too. He's got the extended ones.
with magnet in them.
Oh yeah, the magnet is a must.
You
It
got
is a
to.
must.
You got everything's got to be. Look at this.
Where? Oh, what?
It's half
Nice.
inch. Half inch.
Ooh,
All my stuff's magnetic. This you buy at Resource. Good. These are good. They last forever. If you don't beat them up. Okay. All right. We're almost there.
let's see here. Rich has got for that one screw. Yes. Well, Rich. I mean, I was Papa Tony. He just rips the motor right
You
out, and
don't.
he's right in
There's
there.
no one screw. There's no one screw. They're all available. Look at that.
No, yeah, not when you tear out. Yeah, look at that. Son of a gun.
All back together. Super simple.
Uh huh.
I,
Uh huh.
I'm gonna have to show you guys over here how I do it. Then I can't believe you guys do it different than me.
I
I
know.
thought I thought everybody knew how to do
What's
it.
Rusty? Rusty's got. She says the cut won't let it line up with the models. What is that? The cut won't let it line up with all models.
Right, right. I've had to Rusty. I've taken the regular ones and just cut it off and put it in that one that needed it cut.
What do you?
So
How do you cut it with a your grinder or?
grinder, yeah, put the cutting blade on there.
Yeah.
Yep, I've done it. It works.
Um, I'm pretty sure I've seen this done a long time ago on YouTube with a 1265. That's from Cousin Evan. I'm sure there's a
Well,
lot of videos how to change gears. I'm thinking, did you ever use the little bridge, and knock out the pin and just change the gear itself? You ever use that little,
I've
tool?
got it. I've got that. Yep. Fuck yeah, or heck yeah, comes in handy when I'll tell you what, when you're cruising down the road you ran late for work, so you didn't load your truck, or you didn't
Oh,
load it the night before because you were all hot and sweaty, and you're
sure.
hauling ass down the road, and you had ripped out a Chamberlain opener, and you're going to the job, and you're like, oh, it's a gear sprocket. Oh,
Uh,
you know how many times I've taken that one off the top and taken that
right,
gear out of there to
right,
save
right.
myself a hour drive?
Yep, that's true. That is true.
That thing comes in handy. Yeah,
Uh,
I've done I've been through a lot of different scenarios.
oh, I
You
hear
know,
you. It's
I
good to
mean,
have a lot of tools.
this gut don't come from nowhere.
Yeah,
I'm not.
right.
I'm not. I am a hard worker, but not the hardest. Maybe at
Oh,
eating. No,
right, right.
no, it's the Coke.
Any
I
job.
hardly ever eat.
Let's see here. Yeah, that's soda, man. That's why they say sugar is worse than
Yeah,
cocaine.
yeah, I believe it.
I do too. I got
I
a sweet
believe it.
tooth.
Oh my, I got a bad one.
Percent is done. Any jobs today, Evan? I've been doing mostly belts now, is what he's got. He says he's been doing, yeah. I don't remember what the price difference really was on those models. I'm kind of with you. I think the
Um,
belt drives last longer.
what? What?
I think the belt drives last longer.
What?
Yeah.
No,
When you, the,
no,
what,
no.
what I was told by LiftMaster, the sales rep one time, is the way you got to think about it is when it's running. Every time
Hmm.
that chain is running across that sprocket, click, 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 click. That's like an impact on that plastic gear. And so you guys let me know too in the comments. Do you think belts last longer than chain? But I think there is something to the belt drives. I think they last longer. Maybe not the belt
Hey,
externally.
you might be onto something because I've never went and had this off
Yep. Yep.
on a belt. I
That's what I'm
have
saying.
on the sprocket. I have
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah. Oh, I've
Yeah,
done
I have.
lots of those.
Yep.
Lots of those. But
Yep.
that's what I mean. I've only done maybe two belt drives, sprockets in my whole career. So, but I've done hundreds and hundreds of the chain
Oh,
ones.
really?
Yeah, so
Wow.
that's why I think it is true. I've always wanted to have somebody or do it myself a test where you would actually PM the opener, every 2, 3, 5 years, get in there and grease that sprocket up and see if that would help prolong the life.
Yeah, you don't. Wait a minute. Let me. You talking this sprocket?
Yeah, yeah.
You guys don't on a just when you go over, you don't hit that with grease
We
when you
we
go over to
will.
oil their door.
We will, but I mean, it's what I mean. Like it's sometimes it's how it is. There's snowflakes already in there, and it's like,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
yeah. What do we do now here? Do
yeah,
we just,
yeah.
you're kind of in that in between where I just always thought, hey, I wonder if this thing would have been preventative maintenance, every 3 years or something, if it would just, make it
Oh,
last longer. That grease
for
gets spread
sure.
apart, it gets dry, it gets kind
Yeah.
of, this lubricant
Well,
like,
that's right out of the box. There's
yeah.
not very much grease on that.
That's what somebody was telling me. I
Right
thought it
out of
was
the
rusty.
box.
Saying the new ones they don't really grease them that good. So, and then do you normally lubricate the rail, Tony?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Okay,
I'll show you what I do. I'll do it
rusty
to this
was.
one.
I use that piece of foam that you just grabbed off. I just glop it on there and I take that foam and rub it across so I don't get my hands nasty.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've done it that way. I'll show you the way to do it.
I'm seriously thinking about doing what your spray bottle with the WD.
Oh yeah. I I had a customer. They're like, "Hey, can we get a picture of what you're using there? Because we want to go out and buy it."
Right.
I said, "No, you don't need a picture." They're like, "No, we want to go buy some." I walked over to their shelf and picked up their WD. I said, "You already got it." And they're
Right.
like, "What?"
Oh, were we supposed to get the story about the electrical socket issue?
Oh, yeah, but you already blew that yesterday. Thank you
I,
very much.
I
That's why I sent you a text, by the way. I
seen
thought,
something.
okay, I'll let you know, I'll let Rich know, but everybody else can wait. Nope.
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 Jack that all up.
That
Uh,
was pretty funny.
there, send it to you, Rusty.
Yeah, it was a plug. It was one of them GF GFI or whatever plug that was hidden behind a bunch of shit. It was
Yep.
nice of her to call me and let me know that. I was,
No, that's pretty cool.
yeah, I appreciated it.
Rusty's got. He does a lot of. He does the jack shafts.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, that belt's tight enough.
Too tight, and it won't
I'm
run, right?
right, right. That's pretty. That's pretty
Yep.
loose. I think I'm gonna hang it up. We're gonna run it.
All
We're gonna
right.
hook it up over here on my. Let me turn this around here.
You actually got a stand?
Oh yes, sir.
Dang.
Yeah, you
Uh,
got to have a little area to test stuff.
yeah. Let's see here. Evans guy said, I think the red button units you either have to convert to purple or replace. Yeah, I think you're right on that, Evan. Tony says you do it the hard way. Oh, Rich B's giving you some flack.
About what?
Doing it the hard way, taking that motor out.
Oh no,
Yep.
it's all about making money. Time is money. I'll go against any of you any day. And I'm
Oh.
57. I'd go against a 24-year-old, and I guarantee I'll smoke your butt. Just kidding.
Evan's got Papa Tony. He's got a Dr. Pepper. You a Dr. Pepper fan?
Hey, how do you know? Oh, do you see my? Yeah, I do.
No, I seen
I,
Evan. Evan told me.
I do have a Dr. Pepper today.
Nice. Oh, Rusty's guy says it takes me 11 minutes to change the gear. Ooh,
Oh,
got some
I
competition
ain't
there.
buying that. Well, Rusty, he's probably like 6 foot. He don't need a ladder or nothing.
Right.
He's one of them guys that just walk up there and
Yep.
does a job. You
I
can
always like
tell.
when I always feel really big when I get a low headroom job. I can do everything with no ladder.
Yeah.
I feel like Andre the
You
Giant.
feel tall. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. It's like, fuck yeah.
It's like no
I'm
ladders. This is
I'm I'm
great.
big today.
Right.
I'm a big guy.
Uh, let's see. Evan says he hasn't changed one yet. Well, it's coming. It's
Yep.
coming. Tony, I can do it in 20 minutes. That's what Rich B's got.
Really?
Yeah, the 5/16.
All
Do we?
right. I'm gonna time myself next time.
There you go. Yeah, but
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna be
time it.
hard. Can't be no talking. It's gonna have to be silence. Do we have a few? We do a few gear kits a month. So Rusty on that with a few gear kits. Are you? I don't know. Maybe it's still below. I haven't just seen the comments. We're doing more chains. That's kind of what I always see. It's always the belts
Yeah.
are very
I
slim.
do a lot more chain. And
Oh yeah.
it's the nylon gear. It's the nylon gear
Mm-hmm.
on the belt.
Yep.
Okay, photo cells. I need photo.
Let's see.
Let's see
Okay.
what I got.
I need
There's photo
drivers.
cells. Photo cells.
Evan's got on here. He goes, okay, so I need a nut drivers and a Surewinder.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
I'd say the
Yes,
nut drivers
sir.
first. The Surewinder
Yeah,
still be off
they're
the
cheap.
distance.
They're
Uh,
cheap. Yeah, see, I've got all my buttons already here. Photo cells are up here. This
nice.
is for different photo cells. Makes it quick
Uh,
if you want to screw around with shit or stuff.
gear. Rich has got 5/16 long drive, 5/16 gear wrench. Yep, that's. And then let's see here. Evan's got this one's for Tony. He says, "Are you gonna take down your blue Chamberlain to test this out?" I think so.
No, I'm testing it right here.
Nice, nice. Um,
No, this is just I'll sell it to somebody if
oh yeah,
I don't.
Let's
They'll be
got
my guinea pig.
right. Right now, I just have the screw driver attachment for my drill. Oh, oh. Ah, Rusty's got okay. So here it is. It says I agree, Dave. It says belt drive gear kits last longer. Yep.
Okay.
Moment of truth.
So it is running.
Really?
Here, I'll show you what I do with my grease.
All right. All right. Can't wait. Da-da-da-da. Da.
Can you guys see?
Yep, we can see the trolley at least. It's all
See
blacked
this?
out.
See this little slot right there?
Uh huh. Really? No way.
That's where you put it.
No
There's a
way.
little spring. There's a little spring in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
where it
always think of it
goes.
as that spring is gosh, what was the name? Does anybody know in the comments? What was that name that you remember the band when you were a kid? They used to
Yeah. What?
slap band and it would wrap around. It was a piece of metal.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I forget what those are called. They had different colors and that. Everybody really liked them. You know, it was like, it was like
And you
you
just
slap it on
smacked it
your
on you.
wrist and
Yeah.
yeah, I can't
I,
remember what the
I
name
went.
was, but that's what it reminds me of.
Yep, that's kind of material it is. Yes.
Put it right in the slot. That's a good idea.
Right. Now it's sitting there putting it all over it for me.
Way. No way. Only been doing it 18 plus years, and uh, you know, old dog learned a new trick.
Yep. Hey, I've been doing this quite some time and I learn shit every day.
Huh?
I
Where'd
think,
you think you picked up on that? You just do that on your own, or
yeah,
somebody
I do
show
it
you,
on
or
my own because you ever tear one apart and see how thin that piece of metal is? That's
oh
what's
yeah,
rubbing. That's what's rubbing on here.
yeah,
Once
yeah,
that goes, then it's nothing but slop.
it is, it
Yeah.
is.
Okay. Uh, let's go set her down here. I think it's going to work just fine.
Hmm. So far, so good. Let's see here. Evan's got. I haven't pulled out a Chamberlain belt yet. Probably because they just run. Tanner's in the house. What's up, Tanner? Hope you had a good day watching the belt. Um. Hmm. Interesting. Tanner, honestly,
Work.
never changed out a gear on a belt drive. Done hundreds of chain gear kits. Yep. Rusty's got no grease. No grease on my rails. And honestly, Rusty, I used to like I said, I never used to grease the rails either. But then I seen one time it was very tricky. It turned into a Chinese finger trap. That piece of metal broke in that trolley and it would jam up. And I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
figure out, finally I disconnected everything. I took it off the J arm and all of a sudden I was watching it and I'm like, what is going on? Finally I found that piece in there that was broken. It was really probably the reason it broke was because it was actually on a belt drive. So the belt drive probably lasted longer than normal and that thing was still running, but I had to replace that trolley. And then when I looked inside and seen that piece of metal, then my light bulb went off, and I said, "Oh my gosh, that's why they give you the lubricant. They're not just giving it to you to be nice. I mean, they're doing it for a reason." So I always, but that's a good idea what Pop Tony's got there. Just squeeze it right in that slot there, and let it ride.
So, what I've had happen on these, this is a little easier to see, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On this piece here, It's like you said, this whole piece was
Yep.
ripped all the way back.
Yep.
Totally will come off if you don't grease it.
Yep. Yep. And I've actually seen the corners go in about a half an inch or something because they're starting to twist and starting to wear.
You know, I just noticed this one don't have that piece of metal. Oh yeah, it does.
Does it? It's kind of hard to
Yes.
see, isn't it? You can't really see it that good, I thought.
Well, no, it don't. Down there. Look.
Huh. What the?
They shipped it to me. I just opened this. There's
No
supposed to be a
way.
piece of metal right here, clipped in there
Yeah.
to there.
What
It's
the
not in
heck?
there. I don't
What the
see it
heck?
in there. That's bullshit.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I just opened this thing.
It's it's cost saving. They want you to take the old one and put it in there.
No,
That's messed up. That's messed up, man.
you'd think they give me all this crap
Right, right.
and this extra chain. What the
I don't know if I
fuck?
got one. I think I got one.
I'm gonna open another one and see what the hell. Yeah, there's another one. Never been open. Never been open. Tape on it, nice and tight. All right, let's see. You guys are watching. I'm gonna see if there's one in this. What the fuck? It don't have it. Oh wait. No, it's no. I don't get that. I don't get that. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? I'm gonna look in this paperwork here, make sure it's not tucked in there. That's bullshit.
Agree. I totally agree.
These um where did I get these? Look, Dave. That's an OEM part. That's fucked up. Big time. Yeah. Yeah, that pisses me off. Huh. Huh. I mean the slots are there, so I know I'm not crazy. I know what they look like. I've got belt driven too up here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, look. Look here. There it is. It's in the belt one. See, so you put your stuff up in there and it smears all around. Yeah, works. Yeah. Oops. What's that?
That piece of metal
What piece of
that you're
metal?
missing.
Oh yeah.
I'm just in my head. I'm just sitting
Yeah.
here going. The only time I had one break was on a belt drive. and so I'm just going, do the chain drives not have them? But I'm pretty sure they do.
No, because that's what I've had. That edge rip off. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm almost 100%.
Uh-huh.
Really, the only thing different from the belt to the chain is this has a flat side
Oh.
because
Oh, right.
on your
Yeah.
screw you got the flat side on the screw,
Right.
so it don't turn on you. So you can turn your little
Mm-hmm.
spring on
Yep.
there.
Yep. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Let me go back to some of these comments, man. I'm just blown away. Like, I want to call an engineer right now and yell at him
Yeah.
or something, the bean counter or something.
I don't. I don't remember where. Well, they're from Mexico.
Well, that's the problem.
What do you expect?
Right. Chamberlain right now. Screwdriver attached. My drill. Rusty. Greed. Tanner. Cheese hundreds. No grease on my rails. Let's see. The one time I put a LiftMaster says put in a LiftMaster. I greased the rail. Yeah, I'd have to.
The one time.
Yeah, the one time I put in a LiftMaster agree. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm with PT and stuff. I mean, you gotta grease. You should be greasing the rails. Ooh, look at that.
Still working.
Nice, very nice. Mm-mm. Huh?
It did. It did walk down a little bit right there when I was pulling on it.
Huh?
See that?
Yeah. Huh?
Huh.
That. Yeah, interesting.
Probably got to get one of those caps. You know how
Oh yeah.
they have that cap that sits over top. You put the two screws in it.
Oh yeah. I never thought about that.
It's
That's a good.
it's not it's not the
Right. The clip-in kind or whatever. It's a
uh-huh,
screw-down kind.
uh-huh.
Huh? Interesting.
Man, in a pinch, I can make me a belt. That's good.
That is crazy.
That's good to know.
What was I thinking? Did you ever hear that you can if those belts are making noise? I don't know if this was kind of a myth or what I heard. I thought I heard this from another installer, but you can grease those belts if they get noisy and squeaky.
Really?
Yeah, that's why in a nutshell. So this is why when I heard that I was like, "What are you?" I was thinking in my head, I was like, "What are you talking about? Greasing the belt? Like that's the stupidest." But then I thought about it. When you get them brand new, there's grease on that sprocket, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh." So I was
yeah.
like, "Is that what they're doing to get
I
eliminate
never.
that rubber on metal or because I have they're normally in the field for a while. It's like it's almost like one of those like houses that somehow gets sunbaked. You like the UV rays get through it, and it's like rah, 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 and you're like, good God, it's like that's
Yeah,
I wouldn't know how to fix that, but now that I know, maybe put a little grease on it, maybe that'll fix it.
right.
All right, let's check out some more of these comments. After I change grease the rail, Evans guy says after I change my spring, I noticed my belt is a little looser. Huh. It's like it's stripped chain gear, like a stripped chain gear. Well, maybe it just needs a little snuggy snug. Tony, that's cheating. You got to put it on a door. Oh. So we don't have a full. Oh, here we go. What's Tanner got here? The belt drives will tell you how tight the belt needs to be on the orange tag. Okay,
Yeah,
hanging off the trolley assembly after you spring and tensioner of the spring.
right up there.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I always normally notice see yours is actually probably looser than what I would have. I always notice a little bit of thread sticking out. That's normally about where I go. And I feel
Yeah,
it.
I didn't even clamp that. I haven't even
Gotcha.
locked it or nothing.
Gotcha.
That way I can take it apart easy.
Sure.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
You're saying you
I
need to
don't
put crazy light bulbs in there so it gets screwed up. Tony, let's see. Tanner about tries to tell you. What's Tanner guy? He says, yeah, I can do a gear kit in about 10-15 minutes if I use long 5/16s and what's it say? Long battery post wrench. Oh, works great. Then before the gear kit, I pre-thread your gear plate. Yeah, I think a lot of guys do that. I never
Yeah,
really did that where they'll zip them.
I
Yeah, I'm sure
always
it's easier.
I used to do it your guys' way
Yeah.
when I was a rookie. I
uh,
did. And I had to carry all these tools. But if you notice, all my tools have this. They go in my impact. I don't use no manual other than this.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
That's what I use. I
mm-hmm.
screwdriver, you have to every now and again to make an adjustment because you can't get your fingernail in there. But
Right.
I try to carry less tools. And man, with these, I always have them hanging on my side. So I just take
Yep.
them off, boom, boom. I have everything with me. Not carrying a toolbox into the job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I carry a ladder in my Surewinder box.
What's your thoughts on those bags with all the gears? I used to kind of I'd always pull the gear out and kind of hide the bag in the van or the truck
Oh yeah.
for the
Oh yeah.
customer.
Yeah. I pull the gear out. Yeah.
Because
Come
go
on now. They well now wait a minute. You're not
right,
putting this in?
right,
What?
yeah,
You're not what? You're not gonna put
right,
this what? We
right,
what?
right. I'm getting
The
a
only one
rebuild.
I use this one right here.
Yep.
And I put it in, down below, right below it goes right here.
Oh
I
yeah.
changed
Yep.
that one because
Yep.
otherwise it'll bite you in the ass if you don't,
Yeah. Yeah.
or it could.
Yep. I'm probably going to make sure I pay attention to it more. I never normally did. I've seen one I thought maybe cracked or something before, but I normally didn't do it. I always just pop the gear out, pop a new gear
Yep.
in, and
Yep.
you
I
know.
never used to. I never used to until I moved to Texas and I had to drive that hour back because it was hitting and missing. And I'm like, well, what? And they're like, well, did you change that bottom bushing?
Ooh.
What? What?
Right. Right.
No.
So if that
Yeah, I
bottom
do
bushing,
now.
what was kind of were you talking about when you're saying it was kind of hitting? Was it was it for the
That
limits
you're
or?
your limit because think about it,
Right.
you tighten up your chain,
Yep. Yep. Right. Right.
so now it's hit and miss on that limit, and
Gotcha.
that's what it'd be, come up short or
Right. Right.
hmm that's
That
why you should change that bottom bushing.
that makes sense. No, that's a good
And
point.
believe me, I try to get away, I'll check it.
Yeah.
If it's tight, okay, yeah, and I'm in a hurry and I'm hot, yeah,
Right.
I ain't gonna lie,
Right. No, I
that's where
just
this gut that's where
right.
that come from.
No, this is just great information for a lot of people, including myself, because it's just one of those things I'd overlook. You know what I mean? I just didn't even really think about it. That makes a lot of sense. And so now you're there. Why not? It was always typically they always give you that new little gear and that clip. I always just put the new little gear and clip, and then I don't
Yeah,
know why I'm kind of weird. I'd actually even grease the little rail for where the the limits would travel back and
yeah,
forth. Just
yep,
I don't know why not.
yep, yep.
What does this
Oh
say?
yeah.
We didn't have the band. We had what does it say? Clackers. What is that? Evans guy says we can't really hear. Tony, does it sound like a 3280? It's pretty
Well,
quiet.
let me take my earbuds out and I'll shut the fan out off.
Okay.
and you'll be able to hear it better.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Oh, I can hear the fan now.
Hear me now? Hear
I
that
can hear you
fan?
now. What's it say here, Evan? Evan says, I have seen it in the business yet, but when I work at the box store, I had a guy come in because his LiftMaster inner trolley completely shattered. Wow. And obviously with the tube rails, as far as I know, right, the tube ones, they got all the little plastic pieces. You don't have to grease those because those got the guides in them, the retail store ones.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, you can't go by that. I don't even have any of that tight. That's all
Okay.
right there. Let me tighten it up.
Good goodness, man. That was horrible. That was a horrible first impression.
Damn.
You trying to sell me a belt drive? I don't want no damn belt drive. I want a
Hey,
pin
easy.
drive.
I don't sell on quiet. That's why I don't sell those belt drives.
Rich B says that spare part. Is that for the trolley sold separately? He's got maybe replacing a couple trolleys a year due to being cut. Notice less about grease and more about pressure on the rail due to heavy springs.
All right, we're gonna see if it's quiet now.
All right.
I don't know. I'm afraid to do it now.
Why is it so loud?
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah. Jeez.
It's like this. Yeah, it's perfect.
That thing does sound loud.
No, we're good. I
Right.
swear.
That's better. Just gotta hold it the whole time.
Yeah. Shit.
Put a block of wood up in the ceiling to push on with a little piece of rubber. You're good.
No. Anybody asks me they want the quiet stuff, I say I never sell on quiet. I can't. You're running a big ass door.
Right.
I'll probably never. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I would think if you're going, you either got to go belt or maybe a jack shaft. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's still going to make somewhat noise. I mean, it's
Yeah. Well, that's what I had today. I went to one today, and they must work third shift. They had a bedroom above.
oh
So I put one of the 8155 zeros up, and we took bottom seal and wrapped it, folded it up, and then put it in between here, the punch hole, and then at the ceiling, put it in between there.
Yep.
Did it on all four of the bolts. Just help, it looked
Right.
kind of, but quieted up. They were happy.
Interesting.
People want things quiet.
Yeah. All right, let's see what these says. Rich B's guy says you need the caps, which I'm assuming is obviously the caps for the top of that belt drive.
Yeah.
Gel line on the belt. Okay, so Rusty says he sprays a gel line on the belts. Might have to send me a picture of that when you get a chance, Rusty. I might. It's a gel lube in a spray bottle. I never even heard that. Tanner's goes, I won't grease the belt. I feel they would jump. Well, I just think like the belts come already with that little bit of grease on that sprocket. You ever notice like when you're up there messing around, you're kind of like not trying to touch it, or it's what is it? Maybe it's on the cap too, right? Underneath the cap, it's like you pull that cover, and it's like ooh, it's like don't touch inside there, So, but I just didn't even know that was an option. Like it just never really crossed my mind. It was kind of like when I've gone to customers and that thing's just squealing away. I'm like, I mean, it's a belt. What do you do? I don't know. I mean, that like goes against all the things in automotive class, right? Like you don't spray WD or oil or grease on your car belt when it's squealing. So
Right.
that just never crossed my mind. And so maybe it works. You know what I mean? If it works, it works. I'll try it sometime if I ever come across one. Tanner says jump. It would jump. Rusty's got no. Tanner, they don't. I keep them from squeaking in the cover. So is the squeaking coming from the cover? Maybe that's why the grease is in the cover.
Yeah. Yep. Plastic, and yeah, I can see that.
You think that belt's trying to work its way up is the problem, and it's rubbing against that plastic? You think there, Tony? Is that what's?
Well, no, it's the vibration. There's so much vibration in it, Uh it's the outside skin, that metal.
Yeah,
That's where the noise is. If
yeah.
I would probably take some rubber, loosen that up, put some rubber in there, I could probably get it to shut up a little bit.
Right. I'm sure if
And
it was
then,
a DC would probably be a little quieter too, huh?
you know what? I didn't grease the gear.
Oh,
I put it in. I
was that
never
a
did.
brand? Is that a brand new one
Brand,
too? Right? No
yeah,
grease.
yeah, come right out of the bag.
Have you ever had one just get destroyed in a week because somebody didn't grease it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yo,
Hey, you learn from your mistakes. I'm
I
telling
sold
you.
I sold one to a customer, and the customer came back. It was like a couple days later, and he's like, "This gear kit you sold me is bad." And I'm just sitting here staring at him like in the office, and I'm like, "I've never seen that happen." So I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, I'm gonna go get you another one." I didn't know what to do. Gave him another one. He left. My foreman guy at the time, I just told him, I said, "Damn, dude," I said, "I've never seen." He goes, "I have," and I go, "You have?" I go, "What causes that?" And he goes, "They don't put no grease on it." And I went, "Oh," I said, "Never thought of that." So you know.
Put some grease on that.
Right. I think he figured out because obviously it's in the bag, but I think I bet he did it. Yeah, he never came back, thank goodness. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's something that if I were to sell one just out the door again, I would definitely, hey, make sure, if we don't, you don't see no grease on here, we're not warranting. You know how that goes. They're gonna slap some grease on it before they bring it back. But sometimes. But no, I think what I was trying, I know the noise of the opener, but when Rusty had on here, he said, he said something about it keeps him from squeaking. And what I'm getting at is I'm thinking that plastic, that's why it has grease in that cap. Because I think he's kind of explaining that's where the squeak comes from, is where that cap is. And that's probably when they're brand new, they put the grease in there. So
Oh yeah.
that might be a good point. I don't know. When they do it, I never found the noise. It's just either like, well, we can either replace it or, like you just live with it. And then they replace it or they just live with it. One of those type of deals.
Right.
I didn't know how to fix it. Keep it with 7 guy. Sometimes I have used a ratchet wrench if I can't get the impact in tight spaces. Oh yeah. We got Rich B's guy. He said I hide all my spare parts.
Hey,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
when they have the wires hid behind the wall,
Yep.
and you just I even walk up, I take this off
Oh.
before I walk up. I always do. People are so weird. They're so weird. I mean, they're more than welcome to take it, but
Right.
when they want you to run it, it's like
Right. Right. Yeah. That's good.
whatever.
I really missed them. I don't think they do anymore. I think Home Depot still does, but they used to have those perforated angle kits with nuts and bolts. And those things were kind of perfect, right? I'd bring those for certain Lowe's install, Wayne Dalton installs, and boy, the old boy would be over there. What are you gonna do with all these bolts and these nuts? And they're yours. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
really? Yep. Can I have the angle? Oh, I got to put a license plate on my boat trailer. They're all yours. You paid for them. They're all yours. So,
Yeah.
but the gear kit ones, like you said, they start looking. What? Look, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. You don't need that. You don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hide them too. It's just bring that sprocket and that
Yeah.
piece in. That's what I'm always telling people. Sometimes the stuff is more psychological than it's the physical and the labor part. It's You got to play. You got to read the customer. Are you able to tell us with that one customer? I was just kind of curious. Was that maybe a single woman, a widow? Was it the one with the outlet? What was it? She seemed like she didn't really have a handyman.
Wealthy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Husband probably didn't work with his hands, pushed a pencil,
Call somebody.
whatever.
Just call somebody.
Yeah, that's what it was. I
Yep.
thought at first that's what it was. I thought maybe her husband had passed or something.
Yeah.
No, he was, when she called, I heard him in the background. He
Gotcha.
said it was hidden behind some stuff on the shelf, like Rich said.
Yeah, well, what was it? Didn't Kevin have a good idea too? He was saying maybe out on the porch or something too. An outlet.
Outside.
Yeah, that was a good idea. But yeah, I've been there. I've been at people on the lakes, and it's the husband's sitting there reading newspaper. He's watching the stock exchange. I deal with the lady the whole time, and so I get it.
Those plugs have got me before because I've changed an opener for somebody. Sold them a new opener, plugged their new one in, and it didn't work. I knew right away. Oh my gosh! Went over, hit the button, opened their freezer, checked the meat. Thought, okay, it's still kind of hard. I'm not going to say anything.
Right.
I mean, because if their meat would have been bad, I'd have said something, but it was still hard. So I was like, I ain't saying nothing. This thing's installed.
Right.
I'm putting this one on my truck. I'm out of here. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the GFIs. We had one here at the shop even, and that was like it's like an old school J50, and it would just like randomly, it wouldn't be on a wet day or anything. It would just pop, and I got so irritated with it because, of course, when there's a secretary here, she's going to leave in the afternoon, and it's hey, I'm going to leave. The garage door won't close, and it's just like, fine, don't worry about it. I will, I don't really have no reason to head over that way, but I do, I'll head over, just leave it open. And of course, it's exposed to the road and just theft and everything. And so I finally yanked that thing out. I was like, I don't know what's up with this thing. I said, but it needs to go,
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Tanner's guy, has anyone just popped the limit switch off and used a roll punch and just change out the gear itself instead of the whole assembly? Yeah, we talked about a little earlier. Then pop the pin, put the limits back on. I've never done it, I don't think, up in the unit so much. I mean, maybe once. No. I learned my lesson. But if you have that little bridge, that tool, that's a lifesaver. That thing's a lifesaver. To do it without is a nightmare. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That little bridge thing. You got one of those little bridge things?
I do. Let me go look.
I was looking for mine. I don't see one over there. We used to have an extra one, but oh man, like cousin Evan, like you're the one that would, you know what I mean. You don't got a lot of supplies, but if you at least got a gear,
that would be good for Evan.
Yeah, it'd be good for Evan. I've used them. Papa Tony, I've done it too, where I've taken them off. I've had like I burned up my resources, so I've taken them off a belt even and popped one on a chain. You got options. It's nice to have options.
Oh yeah.
Boom, he says, done. Tanner says, oh, he must be whipping them right out. Oh, you guys hiding the bags. I never changed and when the customer asks if I say they are worn out. Oh man, I could just hug that thing.
Evan, here's how it works.
Oh my gosh, if you don't have that, your life is miserable. Oh, look at that.
Voila.
Look at that. Oh, boom, my gosh.
Pop the pins out. Bam.
Oh.
Right down on the table.
Oh. Dude, that thing is great.
Boom.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's the hitch on the back of the truck. And that ain't no fun.
No. So you also got to have some punches, too. You should be carrying some punches, right? Oh, and there's more, folks. Let's see.
I used a nail.
Oh, this guy really is a penny pinching guy. He uses a nail.
I used a nail. Damn it. Let me see. I can feel it. Hang on. Way down in here. No, maybe not. But I think I have some over here.
Let's see here. I'm reading some comments. You're good. You're good. Bags, Rusty. 13 doors today. Holy moly. 7 14 by 14 for a storage condo coming up. Oh, man. Sounds like a quantum. Yeah, like quantum drive. Oh, my gosh. It was an amazing one. Oh, here's the nail. What we got?
Hang on.
Clackers were 2 hard plastic balls with rope between them. 2 hard plastic balls with ropes between them. You might have to send me a picture on this, Rich. I'm not quite. Huh. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. And this is a nail, huh? It'd almost be nice if they would make that stand a little wider, or so you could bolt it down to a piece of wood or something.
You're making me a liar. There it goes.
Yeah,
I got
God
it going.
darn it. See, kid, go buy yourself a punch. Don't be a cheap ass like Papa
Be a
Tony.
cheap ass. I got a whole freaking bend of them. Look. See, you can set there. Let me show
Oh,
you.
jeez. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. We're straightening it out even. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. You're on the wrong channel. We're on the budget garage door service here. Let's see.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Just put some foam in the case. Yeah, put some great stuff in that opener. And that'll quiet it right up.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's see it again. Let's see it in action. You ever see those other countries, and like those guys, like they're really smart, but they use like the weirdest tool. Like that's like Papa Tony. Like he's got the flip flops on and everything. I mean, I'm surprised he wasn't using his toes.
Yeah, I know, right? Get my welder out. Let me get my welder and start making stuff here real quick.
Oh man, those guys, man, I love watching some of those guys.
I do too.
I'm
You
like,
ever seen the guy that makes the paint match? They show they give him a little piece of the car, and he has all this shit, and he puts it in a spray can.
No way.
Within seconds, he's got that color. I'm like,
wow.
It was cool. Yeah,
I'm always watching the guys like they're fixing like the rear ends on like big dump trucks and stuff, or they fix the gears, and I'm like, us Americans, we'd be like, you got to order a whole new gear, no whole new rear end.
Yeah.
Just put some. Let's see here. Rusty's got awesome Tanner. We are installing 15 by 10 by 12 9 tomorrow, and MH50 opener. Tanner's got bolts aren't tight. He tightened the bolts. She's still kind of loud.
Oh yeah, she's loud. All right.
It's loud. The motor's loose.
It's loud.
Tanner, she sees this weird sized door for sure. Got to love those. Now, does Clopay charge the same as a 16 by 14 since it's between sizes? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. There you go. Tanner says, give it to Hakatui. I love it.
All done.
Nice. That tool is very helpful.
Better. It is. It's the best.
I've done it
so
when
you're out in the field.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's just, I don't even know what to compare it to. It's like not having winding bars. I mean, it's just.
Right.
That good. When you need it, you need it. Rusty's got, Tanner, I had to space the windows out, get below the weight threshold for the model, 9130, by not doing a whole roll in under my 3 by 3 pounds. Huh. What's Evan got here? Evan's got, maybe grab another 83650 and switch the gear The garage wasn't today was an 8365. One's louder than the other. Interesting.
What do you want? What do you want?
I
What do you
don't. He
got?
kind of had. He says my maybe grab another 8365 and switch the gear. It says the gear the garage. I was in today had 8365s, and also one was louder than the other. So he's just saying like he had, you know, I
I
noticed that. I
got you.
never really know what causes that. I know there is, you know how you kind of get in a rhythm and installing openers, and then you're just like, you don't want to tell the customer, but you're just kind of like, this one's kind of loud. Like I don't know what
Yeah.
changed. You know what I mean? Like you're like, uh, is it the rubber grommets on the case? Is it, like I can never like go, oh, but I've done it. You can push on it. Sometimes that quiets them, but it was always like, I forget which one. The ATS. The ATS seemed like it was always a little bit more quieter because I had that case that would keep everything I think I was told it's the top of the case or something, but I don't know
Oh.
for sure.
hmm
I don't know.
Yeah, that support you're talking,
Yeah,
big
like
wing like thing.
yeah, I thought I remember hearing a salesperson one time telling me like he's like, you ever notice something, blah blah blah, like you put those on and those aren't. He's like, it's because the case is flexing or something, and I'm like, okay, like I just it's just like sometimes for me even, right, like I've installed two 9x7s side by side. One runs like a dream, the other one is not running this smooth, and I'm like, I don't know what's different. It's like the rollers
Right.
don't have the grease in them or something. It's like, I'm like spacing it. I'm just like, spring tension is pretty much the same. I'm like, I don't know what gives. I think that's why what was kind of funny. I should make the statement. When I talked to the guy next door, he's ran the car dealership since he was a little kid with his dad, and I always felt this way. But you know how it's one of those things like nobody ever talks about it. But he told me, I said, his name's Jim. I said, Jim, you know, you think all cars are built? And he goes, there ain't. He goes, he looked right at me and he told me, he goes, Dave, he goes, there isn't one car that comes off the line that's built the same. Even they can be the same model, the same paint. He says they're not built the same. He says they got different
Right.
rattles, different feels. He says the steering's different, and I'm just like, I believe it because I've had numerous of cars that were same years and maybe a little bit different mileage, but one would cruise down the road so beautiful, and the other one was like garbage. Like you were like, I'll never own this thing. I'm selling this thing as a turd. So it's just weird to me that he's even off the assembly line they're just, so I'm always like, it's kind of like your mama. Your mom always tells you, right, you got to put on both shoes, not one, and you're like, mom, it's back to school, oh, and you're like, I want to put, no, you need to put both on, you need to walk with them, and I've had it myself even, right, you start walking, this one's got a weird lump in it, well then let's get another pair and try it, and you're putting them both on, god darn it, I don't want to. uh, but just like cars, you got to try them out. Let's see here. Maybe grab. I'm going to start putting grease on the belts and that cap. See what happens. Do it up, man. Do it up. I still see the clopay angle kits at Home Depot. Yeah, I thought they were called like, ours are called like R&M or something. It's the, I don't know if Papa Tony or anybody would remember. Do you remember what it used to be before it was, what was it? Lowe's used to call them something. I thought it started with an R. It was they had
I
R and M. Huh?
I don't know.
No. And then it went to Wayne Dalton for some years. That's when we were playing with them. And then it went back to Amar, but then they called it Pella. Was it not Richards? No, it's not. Was it Richards? Rip. Gosh, it's right there. I can see the label in a sense. It was like re something.
Huh. I don't know.
I'm
Have you ever
still.
seen have you ever seen the ones, the mounts that LiftMaster made that they kind of
Yeah.
look futuristic?
Yeah. The black ones, like a
Black
T-shape
one.
type thing, or
Yep. Yep.
yeah, yeah. They still
Yep.
sell those?
I don't know. I put one up at my house in Texas. I remember the company I worked for, they didn't want them.
Did
They
you
were
did you
real
like it?
painted.
Was it kind of a pain or?
Oh God, it was. I would never want to install one for somebody.
Ooh, gotcha.
Take forever.
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
too much time. I'm
yeah.
all about time.
Right, right.
And oh yeah, I mean, I had to cut the cord,
Whoa,
so
really?
I could put it. Yeah, I unhooked the cord
Oh,
and fed it all through there, and it dropped down. Yeah, it was.
sure, sure.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a real pain in the butt.
yep, that makes sense. Tanner, let's see here. That they are still at Menards, but never in my life used one. Still need to cut down. Never the right size. I just buy in bulk. Yep,
Yeah,
yep. For the
me
angle,
too.
they were kind of nice. They were just nice for like it was easier to break down for some of those certain customers, or if you're trying to do stuff more on a budget, you could just here's the opener, and then it was nice to for me. I always liked it because it was like a nice, you could slide it out, and it's like, well, you're gonna need a backhand kit, or well, you're gonna need a GDO angle kit, whatever you want to call it. And well, they run 40, 50, $60, whatever you're gonna charge. And they oh, okay, but I got one, versus when you're pulling sticks of angle, and I'm going to charge you, it just looked a little more, I thought, kind of like kind of like here's your opener, here's your kit, and just a little more. And then I liked it too, because then anything left over or something, they just felt like they were on top of the world. I
Right,
just, here you go, here's some
getting
extra
the bonus.
angle. I can use that in my garden bed. You sure can. So uh,
All
let's
right,
see.
I'm gonna run again.
All right, I'm gonna get my earmuffs on.
Yeah, you better.
All right, here we go. Oh, did you hear that?
Is it running?
Sound
I can't even hear it.
here?
Sounds like a
No, I
fan.
haven't hit the button yet.
Oh,
You
jeez.
ready?
What a jerk.
Listen. Oh yeah, sound. Listen,
Right.
that sounds
A
great.
little more growl.
It's this cover.
Man, that's crazy.
It's the cover.
What we should have done is we should have put the chain on and ran it. So then we kind of, you know what I mean? So we would have had a like, because now it's like, did we screw something up? Like, or something just not happy, or is it maybe you got to put a little grease on that gear? I wonder if you put grease on it right now, if that gear in there, if it'd help it. Because my goodness, man, that thing sounds like a chain drive. She's growling. She is a growler. All right, let's go to these comments here. Now, it's code by me. The garage outlets need to be GFI. Oh yeah. Why would you only change the gear? I mean, I used to do a little bit too. It was cheaper. You just buy the gear itself, and that was cheaper. But for what the price was, it just didn't make. And then normally that top sprocket's getting weak anyway, so it's just better to take out that whole assembly and change it out. Plus, you got the little bearings, or the brass pieces, so you got all those extra things. Let's see here. Tony, are you sending me one of those gear splitters for my birthday? Says kidding.
Is that
Uh,
Evan?
I'm sure you
Is
can
that Evan?
probably. Yeah, that was Evan.
I've already sent you your birthday. That book.
You got
That
any?
book.
Got any snowflakes in there? Running that gear with no lube?
We're gonna look. Oh
No
yeah,
snow.
not on the bottom. Nope, everything looks good.
Nice.
Oh yeah, wait. Nope, that's grease. That's grease.
Rich has got on here. He's got 10 penny Tony for when you're using that nail. That's what we're gonna call you. 10 penny Tony.
That's right.
Love it. Let's see here. Tanner said it is dumb, Rusty, but when I started for a company in 2010, that's how they did it. It's just lazy, I'm guessing, but here in Iowa, it says when it gets 30 below, they like to explode. Sometimes, and it's not. Very old. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I see it. We got a Jeff. I see it says Jeff Smith. Welcome, Jeff. I don't think this is our normal. I feel like I'm on Papa's Tony's channel, so I'm thrown off here a little bit. I was thinking, is this Mr. Smith?
Okay.
I heard today LiftMaster was going away with the AC motors, resi, and moving to DC only. I'm pretty sure that's true. It says any truth to that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to. Rich B actually sent me today a nice little screenshot, and they're Blackstone. They are Blackstone. Back in 2021, they got bought. So that to me probably explains why things maybe gone down a little bit.
Okay, you ready?
For Black.
No
Black.
lid. No lid.
Oh, all right. No cover. That's great because that thing's loud.
And I agree.
All right.
A lot better.
Yeah.
Don't have that roar.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I'll be darned.
Well, they got these little, whatever they are, barely got them in the right spots.
Oh.
That would probably help by putting some more of that in there. I'm going to try this rubber here real quick.
Jeff, I heard that a couple years ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 20 or in September. I'm pretty sure in September they're gonna, they bring out their new line. I'm pretty sure those are probably all DC, cheaper.
Yeah.
So, everything is cheaper. I mean, supposedly we got plastic covers. Maybe the plastic covers will be quieter. I don't know. Probably not because they're still going to be against metal case or something. But let's see here. Changing the gear would be okay, but it's almost the same effort to change the whole gear kit. Yes, I would agree. That's why I just take out the whole sprocket, and then you just eliminate. You're eliminating a callback because, like for instance, like cousin Evan, it's easy. I've done it a few times, right? You see the chain sagging, so you want to be nice to the customer and do a nice preventative maintenance and make everything look nice, and you tighten that chain up and you change the gear out. Well, you didn't realize that top sprocket's tipped, and the next thing you know, a couple days later, might be 2 weeks later, might be a month. All of a sudden they call you up and hey, the chain fell off this thing, and you're like, what? And you go there and you realize now that you put extra pressure on it, it tipped and it really chewed up that gear or that bearing, and it now explode. Now you're changing the whole assembly anyways. Now do you kind of, do you charge again? Do you charge as much? Do you, give them a little bit of a credit? It's just like, the assembly is cheap insurance,
Yeah.
Almost the same effort. Just see here. Rusty says if the customer doesn't want to change the whole assembly, I don't think they normally customers don't really like. That's never really been, I'm a penny pincher, and that's not been too much of an issue. It's normally like you tell them, say it's going to be, 145, 175, whatever charge, and then, or if we replace it, you're talking 4, 6, whatever. I mean, the numbers have changed now, but, and I just tell them, say, do you got the remotes? And I say the keypad, I mean, everything's been working. Yeah, everything's been working great. So it's like, well, let's just change the gear. Let's just change the gear kit and you'll be good as new. Just so far, that's only true on the belt drives. They don't make an 8355. I'm not sure regarding, is that the Elite or Estate Series units? Yeah, I have no doubt. Probably the new ones in September. Those will all be. It's going to be cheaper. I don't even know, like, kind of be honest with you guys, like I don't even know what the benefit of the AC motors are anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the old ACs, but like right now, if this was a DC opener, this might be a lot quieter. But it's going to have that the weird thing with the DCs though, that's why I kind of like the screwdrivers. I never really noticed it in the screwdrivers, the Genies, like they don't have that weird kind of, it's more of a, and it's a zoom back, I mean, I was thinking about the other day while I was laying in bed and I thought, yeah, I can't really say I would say a Genie's going to outbeat a belt drive, I mean, for quiet, but they're consistent, they're smooth, they're powerful. Um, but like I said, I think I don't know if, LiftMaster was being kind of nice with just leaving the ACs, but they knew they might lose certain customers. I mean, supposedly, I heard through the grapevine, one of our competition in town, they quit using LiftMaster a long time ago when they went to that what do you call it? I call it the wet or dry contacts. Like when they went away from that, it really ticked them off, I guess, and they might have reverted back now, but I guess they dropped them at least for a while, or they still did. And I can understand it because I was in that transition, and I remember going to Old Boys, and they pull that key off their hip. It's got the cable that's got the spring to it, whatever that'll recoil it back. They got that key on their opener, and is this key going to still open my garage door? I don't need that damn keypad. I just want to use my key, and I'm like, sir, if I would have known this, we wouldn't be installing a LiftMaster. Like, you can't, like, no, you got to use the keypad or you got to use the wall button. Like, I can't hook it to a switch. I think there was a way you could, but it was really a pain in the butt.
Then they're pissed.
Yep. It's like you ruin their dream. You're charging them $4, $6, $8, $2.2 million, and they're just devastated because they can't use the damn key from 1950. They've been doing their whole life,
All right.
Tanner, let's see what Tanner's got. He says, "Yeah, I talked to my mechanic about those
that sounds
videos, and the reason they are working on dirt floors, having bottle jacks, and not because their fix-it jobs don't last long." Yeah, I can imagine. You run that puppy yet?
Huh?
Did you run that puppy yet?
Yeah, fucker's loud as hell.
Is it really? I would think if you got yourself a regular belt drive, AC even, I don't think it'd be as loud as that one. I don't know why that one's so loud.
I don't think so either.
All right, let's see here. Jeff Scott, he says, well, I was told today by my dealer to start preparing the 81650 are going away. The only other DC chain I use is the 8060. And Rusty's guy says 81600 is my favorite opener now. It's quiet as belt drives. I agree, but my AMR deal doesn't stock that unit. Ooh. It's not good. It's not good.
Loud.
It's not good.
That's pretty loud.
That is not good.
Well, I don't think it's gonna work.
We might have to go back to this and when you get a belt drive.
I got a belt drive. I got an 8155 sitting right there.
I don't know, man. Maybe you should just throw a rail on that puppy, because this is doom and gloom here. This is not very encouraging.
Yeah,
that's not very encouraging.
All that work.
Yeah, I'm not saying I feel confident in this.
I would never hang it.
Yeah, that's something just seems off.
It's just when I put the top on, just freaking.
Something's
it doubled. Terrible.
Goofy, man.
Terrible. And I find every one of those. Well, I can say I'll never be doing that. That's good to know.
That was a good. I'm surprised though. I really think you should start carrying some belt drives.
I know. I went and bought a couple today.
What's the difference in price? But you said the problem is they don't have two remotes or something. Was that something that was?
Yeah. I'm paying $326 for one remote belt, and
Dang.
I'm $255 for a 8365 with two remotes.
Wow, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
Dang.
Or I should say that's what I paid.
Right.
What the price is now on them, I don't know on 8365 because I haven't bought them for a minute. But
dang.
But I do know. I purchased this morning those 8150s, and they were $326.
Let's see here. Go. Rusty says, is AMAR still sending out damaged sections? That's a good question. Nope. Just Clopay. Tanner's digging hard. They must not like you, Tanner. Jeff Scott. He says, I had a Lincoln 3000 vertical glass that had a small divot next to the window, had to warranty all sections. Wow. I have seen more damage than usual. Oof. AMAR is pretty mad. You ever deal with AMAR? I don't think you ever dealt with AMAR, did you, Tony?
No, never.
You're lucky. Save yourself the hassle.
The company I bought, that's what he did.
Oh.
And yeah. I heard you guys talk about him, and I was like, no.
No, man, it was horrible. And like I said, maybe other places, but every door section, if it wasn't every order that we got, it was every other. It just damaged upon it didn't matter if it was, and then like I remember I'm in a meeting one time, and the lady and the guy there, the sales reps and stuff, they're telling me, and they're like, well, those are budget doors, the pan doors, those are budget doors. I mean, and I'm looking at it and I'm just kind of going, budget doors. I'm going like, you don't know my mommy. My mommy don't care if she buys a Ford Escort or she buys the Lincoln Navigator. She wants the paint to be right. She don't want dents in it. She's paying with her hard-earned money. You know what I mean? And so like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like and so, but you guys act like it's like, oh well. I even had the guy that used to work here. He was telling me how he said they'd always tell him to, well, just sell, sell it to him, but give him a discount. We'll try to figure something out for you. And it's like, dude, I can't I can't live like that. Where it's like every job I'm just like, so there's a dent. How about I take $60 off? You okay with that? And they're like, hell no. And then, I got to go back and the time. It's like I'm losing my shirt on this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. No, if they deal with what's Tanner's got here. They're not lucky enough to know me. He says, oh, they deal with dumpster fire, two guys in my area that can't even call them companies. Let's see here. Grease for the win. What's Evan got? Shower through. He says, I'm thinking maybe Chamberlain is discontinuing AC motors to compete with the cheap brands that only offer DC motors. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they're going to I'm just assuming, I don't know yet, but obviously I'm assuming if they're starting to build in these cameras and stuff, that's an added cost, you know what I mean? And so that's why they're going with the plastic covers and, they're trying to, cheapen it down so they can stay competitive with their competition. What's Tanner got here? Pretty sure this guy is trying to hijack your YouTube channel. I don't. We are charging, let's see here, $325 for gear kit change and comes with 1 year warranty. It's only if you lube the sprocket. What's Rich got here? It says maybe the belt gear is a half a degree different. What does that mean? Maybe the belt gear is a half a degree different. I wonder what he means by that.
I don't know.
Evan's got, I'm still charged full price after I accidentally had the opener smashed into my face. Oh, when I was adjusting the header bracket because it had mounting too low, couldn't get the rail back in. So I had loosened the motor and didn't have a good grip. Ooh, yeah. That's why I've even I'll swing them, just
Cut of
drop
the gear.
one piece, one, yeah, you see that cut of the gear?
Yeah.
How would you tell? You have to put another one against it and try to mesh them?
They didn't look any different.
I can't believe they
You know,
would.
I don't think they're different because, like, when you order one, it don't
Right.
say for a chain or a belt. When you just order the actual
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
gear.
Yeah, and I mean, I've stolen them before. Like I said, when I've
Yeah.
gone to a belt and I'm like, I don't got a belt, sprocket, so I just need the gear. I've
Yeah.
stolen off a chain gear. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that too. Yeah.
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good.
I don't think there's any difference. I don't know, but I don't think so.
Oh, what does it say? There was some dry blood in my nose after. Oof, when it smashed you. Oof. Yeah, not good, man. When you get, I've done things all differently. I've even take the extension cord. I've tied those off on rafters. I've if you got to let it hang or for a safety or rope works good. Ratchet strap works good. Papa Tony still got that rope system, and that's a pretty. He could probably sell that thing. You know what I mean? He could probably make those and sell those. A
Mhm.
pretty cool little rope system for hanging.
I'll sell you one, Evan. I'll make one and sell it to you. Shipping's cheap.
So there's not meshing. Let's see. Tanner says, let's say Tanner shit pissed me off even. He says, always I want to intimate object after I do something like that. Oh, because it smashes you get, oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't think I've come close, but I don't think I've ever smashed a unit. I had a guy, I remember, he of course somehow he said it was defective, but then when it came back to the shop, I'm looking at it and the cover's all smashed, and I'm like, that obviously took a hit. He didn't just come out and say, I pulled it out of the box and it was damaged. He just said it just didn't work. And I'm looking at it going, yeah, I wonder why it didn't work. It's smashed up. Let's see. Evan is there. Says there are tariffs on your inventory, Tony.
Real small.
Real small. Real small. Have you been hearing anything, Tony, about I heard, was it down there in DC, Trump's issuing, all these, I didn't even hear nothing. I didn't even know nothing was going on down there. I'm like, is this something is Democrats doing something down there? Like they trying to cause riots or something? Like, I mean, he's got a lot of people. It sounds like National Guard.
Yeah.
I haven't,
Yeah, I don't know.
I just keep hearing that he's bringing, he took over the police department or something. And I'm thinking, damn, I'm going, how bad was it down there? I mean, this sounds like it was worse than something in New York or something. I'm just going like, I don't remember hearing this.
I have no idea what's going on. I haven't been watching. I've been so busy this week and last week. It's not even funny.
That's good. That's good. Like you said, you had a
I
good
know.
weekend. You had a good weekend. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Which got
I've worked
did
every day.
you say were you going to go do two estimates or something on a couple maybe Invictadors or something? Was it
I
same
I
same customer or?
I went today at 5 o'clock and she's supposed to get back with me. She liked the price. I priced her at 4,000 for 2 doors.
Gotcha.
The 16x7 and an 8x7,
Nice.
no windows. I
Just
did sell a 9x7 today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was it are these both white doors?
Um, the one I sold is almond color, and then the other one, the other two that the lady wants, she wants bronze.
I had a
So
feeling. Sometimes those two doors are a little more ritzy.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just had that.
She didn't care about the price. She needed an opener, so I quoted her like 4,500 with the one Chamberlain I do have on the rack still. And then I told her, what was it, 4680 for one of the 8155 belt driven. I gave her a
What,
couple different options.
what kind of doors are existing? Are they, just
They're overhead,
doors? Okay,
2-inch short panel.
gotcha.
It's like they're pretty common one. I think it's like 311 or something.
Uh,
I save the panels all the time because
yeah,
it's real common around here, and I
yeah,
sell them.
gotcha. I was thinking about Rich B today because he sent me um, the thing for LiftMaster, for BlackRock or whatever owns them now for LiftMaster, and I was thinking, who owns Genie? I was thinking, is it pretty much overhead? And I thought, well, who owns overhead? So I was like,
Yeah.
interesting. I see
Hmm.
Tanner's got here. He's got 40-day countdown for the EPA diesel emissions to no longer supposedly. Supposedly, that'd be nice. Boy, I'd love to see some brand new pickups come out with no emissions. But I have, it's hard. Like once the power that bees, once we go down that
Hmm.
rabbit hole, it's like trying to say we're getting rid of GFIs. Yeah, okay. Somebody's
Hmm.
lobbyist, somebody's, that's safety and this and that, and it's the right. I don't think those are going away. So I'll be. They'd be great to see. Let's see, Tanner. I think almond color was it height? Is it hideous? Hideous? Is it almond? Yeah, I don't think I do many almond. I do a lot of the taupe or tan. That's always kind of
Mm.
a the almond is pretty like what I mean. You basically got to almost have like a yellow house or something. It's kind of a it's kind of
She
a
wanted it. She wanted it to match her brick. She said,
gotcha.
"I don't care. I'm just there to hang a door,
Oh yeah, no,
sell a
I get.
door, and hang it."
What do you got? What's on your plate for tomorrow? You kind of a little easier? Is it?
Yeah, we're starting to slow up again. I mean,
Yeah,
it was hammer. I'm telling you, the last 2 weeks we've been pretty hammered, but I've got I've got something every day on the schedule, which is rare for me. Usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday's kind of iffy, you know.
yeah. I was
You know.
talking to the wife, trying a little bit about it, and we, really should be documenting more in the businesses of stuff. How because I said something to her, and she said, "Well," she says, "Don't forget," she says, "it's kind of back to school, so people minds are, they got to spend money on school supplies, and they got to start getting the rhythm of how they're going to get the kids to
Mm,
school." And I was like, "Yeah, so that's a good point. It's crazy how seasonal things in business can be sometimes. So you got
mhm.
to take it when you can get it, or maybe the hot weather, certain things people are just soaked up to their AC units. Like when I was down at the truck shop, I was asking about how business, and he just goes, "Oh, we're busy," and he goes, we're really busy with a lot of ACs," and I'm like, "Oh, like of course, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like nobody's ACs working in their trucks, so they, of
Yeah.
course they are, so that makes sense. What's Tanner guy? He says, I'm not even going to ask the wife. I'm just going to go by. It says one. Seriousness, I've asked her. She will say no, and I have to wait unless I can convince her I need a new one to haul. Oh, it must be. We're talking about a truck here, probably. He says, no new thing what does it say? Spark ARC breakers. No, the new thing is spark. Oh yeah, the breaker. Yeah, they got some fancier breakers now in the fuse box for new houses and stuff like that.
You should
Oh,
see mine. They wired mine up. I can kill the power outside. I can pull my panel in here's like a sub panel.
oh,
Is
gotcha.
is how it is.
Sure,
So
sure.
I can lock out by my meter. I have a lock on that, and I can unlock that, pull the power, and that way it kills everything in the building. And I
Nice.
can work inside the panel, do anything in there.
Oh, that's actually that's really
Yeah,
nice.
it's real nice. It's real nice. Yeah, I can touch anything in there. So I
Yeah,
like that.
that's a good
That's a
idea.
new thing. That's a new thing they're doing around here.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I can see they'll probably have to find it. They'll probably got a little spot where the padlock goes because some people,
Yep.
I can
Mhm.
see, kids or somebody or, oh my gosh, that's how they got. I couldn't call 911. Well, you got cell phones, but you know what I mean? Something. But no, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea because that is, man. I've had it, especially when as these houses, everything gets age on them, right? I mean, what was it? How it was. They used to have the 50 amp or 100 amp fuse panel, but now you want to go to a 200 amp.
Mhm.
Like, oh man, it's like who's going to go out there and yank the meter off? Well, now supposedly from I got an uncle, so he's found out, but like you pull them off, it sends a signal, and he's had the energy
Mm.
company pull up and it's like, what's going on? And he's like, they were working on the roof or something, you know what I mean? When he's not supposed to be doing that, taking that meter off. New
Yeah.
camper. Outside disconnects what Rich
Yeah.
B's. So I'm assuming it's more heavy duty than what's by your AC unit, isn't it? Or is
Oh
it?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's like that.
But it's like
It's the
that. Okay.
same purpose, same concept. You can disconnect that way nobody gets hurt.
That's a good
I
idea
thought
because
it Yeah.
Rich B's got on here. So that's for the fire department.
Yep. Yeah, they
Nice.
can just come.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not a bad idea. That makes sense.
Yeah, even
Let's.
they get Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna read this comment. Rusty's guy says we are booked with door installs from now until the first week of September. Every day had to make service calls late in the day now, and start working Saturdays.
Mm,
Nice.
not that busy.
No, no, it's
But
not. No.
people are buying, that's for sure. People are spending.
Yeah, I was talking to Cap a little bit, and they've been dealing with what do they call it, like the capital ventures. We got like he's kind of got a big gate fence job. He was kind of asking me, it was actually so big. I said you might want to get some subs on that one. I said, I can help out in certain areas, but I said, so that one's pretty grand. I said,
Mm-hmm.
for all the feet and foot and gates and operators and man gates, and I think there was maybe there was one turnstile in there. I said, oh, I said that's just a lot for two men.
Mm-hmm.
Do lost a bid to overhead was 17 more for two doors and openers. Huh. Well, that's crazy. Don't let me keep you up though, Pops Tony. Like you said, we probably should start wrapping it up here.
I don't even know what time it is.
Oh, it's just 1:30 in the morning.
Nuh-uh. Are you
No, it's 12.
serious?
No, it's 12:30.
Oh,
Or I'm sorry. It's 11:30. I looked at it wrong.
okay. Okay.
11:30. It's not midnight
Phew.
yet. You won't turn into a
Phew.
pumpkin.
Yeah, I told the wife, I said, yeah, we're going to do a YouTube tonight. She goes, oh, light schedule tomorrow? I go, you're going to be up late? I said, no, I got work.
Right. Tell her, come here, woman.
Yeah.
I'll get you. That's funny. Oh, look at Rich B's guy. He says, no, it's 10:30. Tanner, it's 10:30 here in Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 10:30, man. It must be nice. Must be nice. To see how
Yeah.
it goes.
Yeah, I'd say it feels like 11:30 though.
What's this rusty guy? You got 10:30 in Pennsylvania. Come on now. You guys are killing me.
Yeah.
Oh man. What's anything new down? Everything's still holding up good down in Florida? The shack down there and all that?
I haven't been down there. I don't
Uh,
know.
oh boy.
I
I
mean,
guess is
I
it
mean,
Wisconsin got some floods going?
I seen that. Yeah, I seen they did, and I know Florida got a lot of rain the other day. I seen
Ah,
somebody on Facebook, but yeah, I haven't been down there. Me and Jeff are going to go down. I think what was October. I think in October we're going to go because we had a we had a critter get up under the liner. They have like a
oh,
liner they put on
yeah,
those, and
yep,
we had to dig that thing out before we left last. So we're
uh,
gonna go under there and fix all that what he
sure,
tore up.
yep, yep. I know what you're talking
So
about.
I'm not looking forward to doing that. Uh,
No,
I'm not a big
Mm,
fan of snakes or spiders. They're not my friends.
nope, nope. I agree. I guess my dad, when we up at the deer camp, we had one that got in bad shape prior to owning the property, so the roof never got a roof over it, and anyways, we hired somebody to move it out, and they had that liner, like you said. Well, anyways, he went under there, got stuff disconnected. The guy actually got pinned and had a little panic attack. He was all up there by himself, of course, and
Oh,
he says, he's looking at the skeletons of raccoons and dead animals under there. He's like, that's gonna be me. Nobody's gonna find me.
yeah.
I'm stuck under the sink. So definitely
Oh,
good thing Jeff's going. Like I said, you'll have somebody to
yeah.
hopefully give you a hand because I thought that's pretty scary, man. You get wedged up under there or something, and you
Oh,
can't twist
yeah.
something. Call the fire department, crack this floor open,
Yeah.
something, man.
Yeah.
Rich's guy says yes. Don't swim in the lake for a few weeks. Oh,
The
look,
lake over by him or what?
I don't know. He just said I think of that flooding, flushed out.
Oh,
There was sewage and stuff overflowing
oh,
stuff.
yeah.
All the who knows, all kinds of weird stuff. Tanner's guy, he's got lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Oh, Milwaukee doo doo. Yeah, there you
Dude.
go. There you go. Yeah, man. I thought I seen something that said like that's 1,000-year flood or something. Like, and
Oh, wow.
then they were saying like, you know, like, well, who's to say it didn't get manipulated or something? And I'm thinking, I don't know nowadays. I have no clue. Part of me, I heard
Mhm.
the Earth with the axis has changed, so that's why we're heating up. And I kept thinking, well, it's probably because maybe Trump's in office and they're not spraying all this stuff in the air anymore, so that's why we're heating up. I don't know. You know, Tony, what's the Tanner guys? Tony, you would hate Iowa. He says we got spiders the size of. He says your hand. And Kyle says, "Oh my gosh, like 30 in the garage today. Oh man, big bull snake crazy around. Oh, day remembering. Oh man, helping keep down the bugs. Blackstones, which Rich B's got. Blackstone. They're the one that caused it. I don't know. In my mind, I always keep thinking anything that's destructive and all that. I keep going. It's good for business. You think about it. I mean, however that works, the lobbyists, and that's good for the lumber company. It's good for the
Yeah,
plumbing and everything has to be. Could you imagine like if we never had anything bad happening? I mean, all these big
right.
companies. We don't need no new gas lines or sewer lines or drainage or tiles or whatever. Retaining walls and concrete and so I don't know. I don't know. I'm really nervous about what I get nervous is like, you ever notice like in the media, it's like when they kind of push, like, like I heard a little blip, about like Trump giving that money out. And now I heard another blip about it. And it's like they do that to like, kind of like, I don't know, like predictive programming or something. But, these fires, I keep seeing the fires and I keep just going, when's it going to come up to, it's up to Michigan and now it jumps because we actually just had one. They controlled it, but it was somewhere up north. I think they had a little bit. I don't know if it was a cigarette butt or whatever, but it was I don't know, maybe a couple acres, 3, 5, maybe 10 acres. I got burned, but when I seen that, I went, oh boy, here we go. I went like, this is going to be like, like this is great for the news. Like they're going to be just, we can't control it, it's spreading, and it's like, okay, then like let's like figure this out. Let's ask some real human and say if you're physical able bodies, like let's have a meetup and like bring your shovel, bring your fire extinguisher, bring your garden hose, like let's you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
let's. But it's like they never do that. It's always going to be we got it, we got tankers, and okay, I mean I'll sign a waiver, that says if I die doing this, it's my fault or whatever, and I have nobody to blame but myself. Black, so I'll see Tanner. Yeah, like Cova was great. Lead times for faster. Everything was available. Could go anywhere, anytime. Go faster, anytime was available. Could go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody was out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what was it back with the old the 9 and the 1-1, and the airplanes. It's crazy that like never no airplanes were cruising around anymore. It was just fly in the sky. It was pretty crazy. Tanner, I'm curious how two guys would social distance on a scissor back then. We didn't, or we just had two different
Yeah.
scissor lifts. I remember when that was crazy because I remember when we went to a job and the builder was like, we're doing a big building, big red steel building. The builder was like, he's like, I'm not saying you can be here. I'm not saying you can't be here. And then he's like, I remember he's seen, he's got one of our vans that's fully decked out. He goes, he's like, whoever's driving that goddamn thing, he goes, park that thing around the back. He says, that's nothing but advertising that we're here. It's like, okay, we'll park that around back, So we parked around back, and then we're in this huge building. So I mean, we're obviously way apart. There's electricians way over there. There's us working over here, and so we just did what we had to do. But that was interesting. That was that was lucky. Then we were lucky that we got considered to be essential.
Yeah.
So that was
I never missed a day.
yeah, that was a blessing. No, I mean, I was in, but talk about the GOV not being there for you, because we hit a point where it was like for 2 weeks solid, there was no work. I mean, we just like we had work, but we certain builders and stuff, nope, not even, don't even think about it, don't even come here. And so I was like panicking. I was like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? So we had to. I remember I was pulling scrap out. I was pulling anything out. I was just like something to stay busy. And then I remember we couldn't get them. You can't go to the DHS or whatever, get people signed up for unemployment. So, and it was weird. Like we had one guy that seemed like he got on it right away. Like somehow he got it. He was approved. Everything went through, and it was like, so we're having like these meetings, like in the office. It's like whatever you did, make it happen to this guy. And then, I remember the wife at one time was saying how she's like they're going to get double paid, and I said I don't care. I said I said they got bills to pay, and I said we'll just have to go down with the ship. I said if it gets that bad. And I said, I said that until they can get on. And of course, by the time it did, then stuff started opening back up a little bit. It was a mess. It was just a mess. So that was like right there where I was just like, the GOV sure did save the day on that one. Like, nope. Like it really came through all these years of pain and everything. And here's our service. Mask. He says, Steve, talk about good for business safety sensors. Oh, safety sensors get probably washed out. Why not to put a saying on side of truck? He says, always says safety sensors. Honestly, in Iowa area, we didn't. Knowledge COVID much. Nothing shut down. We would work. That's pretty nice. Just tell people we might have to let them know, but no one cared. That's pretty cool. We were in California, but we did have a period where stores would block off aisles. Oh yeah. Non-essentials. Really made it was, so you got a lady Mad Menard. She was one of the checkers. I was like, oh, she says, oh, where's like your mask? At the time, I didn't have one. I just made it so it could have to enter the store. Oh yeah, I remember at Menards they got a security guard there. I think they were selling them too, so that way if you didn't have, but I remember Oh, let's not go back to that, please.
No.
Well, what do you think, PT? Should we let you go? I know you're getting tired. You got to work
Yeah.
tomorrow. You got a big day.
Oh yeah.
Got to get some Invicta
Yeah.
doors going. I can come down and I can touch one and tell you how much better the Rich B doors are.
Oh, I've got.
So let's see. Does Invicta come with a side lock?
Well, why you need a?
What?
Why do you
What?
need?
What?
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 Let me scoot over here. Why do you need a slide lock when you got a whole bunch of them right here?
Because those are going to run out. You're doing so many doors a week. You're going to run out.
A week? I might do one a month.
What about a rope? Does it come with a rope?
Yes, a rope. Let me think. Yeah, they come with I don't know if it comes with a slide lock.
What about
I think it does.
what about what about the weather seal? How's the weather seal? We got to hand bang it, or is it pre-dimpled? Is it hollow?
Let me go look. Good stuff. Good stuff. And it even has a taper on the edge. You don't have to clip the edge anymore.
Oh, is it solid or is it hollow?
It's solid. You know how when you're hanging it, you've already got your top piece on.
Yep.
Then you're putting your side on. You always at the top you clip.
Right.
You know how you clip the inside.
Yep.
You see this one? It's beveled.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
It's already got a clip corner right there.
Very nice.
But it's just like the normal stuff.
Is it got dimples on it, or is it just
No
solid?
dimple. No
No dimple.
dimples. No dimple.
I think I kind of like the no dimples, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, because then, that's another thing for the customer complain that you didn't have a nail in the right spot.
Yep, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
He said, I think Evan was asking, what about an operator bracket? Probably not.
Operator.
Yeah, they
Does
don't
it
come
come
with it.
with an operator bracket? Yeah.
No, it
Let's
does
see.
not.
Yeah.
I don't even think
Yeah.
the Rich B doors come with a.
Yeah. See all this red punched angle right here?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, that's not a real operator bracket.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Oh, you're talking the center bracket, the
Yeah,
operator. Yeah.
PDO bracket or whatever.
Well, all that stuff can be ordered.
I know.
They always ask you that. Do you want a side lock? Do you want stop mold or perimeter seal? And I always
Mhm.
say no because I got all this shit right here.
So, have you ever used the adjustable ones? They're kind of bulky.
They're kind of like this,
Yep.
but they split. Yeah, I have
Yep.
used them. When I worked in Texas, we used them. This is what I use a lot right here. Because then you can just cut them off right here. It's marked.
Yeah, I ran into a problem with the ones that are bigger and they got the bevel where the hinge goes because I had to cut it down. The section wasn't. Yeah, I think it was similar. Does that got a bevel? I can't really see at the bottom. What's it got at the bottom there? Yeah, that piece right there. I had to cut that, and I told myself I don't think I really like that bracket. I was like, I don't think I like it. I just thought I'm gonna stick with the adjustable or probably like that really skinny one that you had. Those ones
What
I just
what
don't think I like them.
what didn't you like about this?
My section was I had to cut the tail off so it wouldn't stick past the section.
Oh,
And that bevel, it's like, do you put the hinge behind? Do you put the hinge, like
you
Caleb
got
was like, yeah. Oh yeah, look at you, fancy pants.
wait. Then you got your 21-inch too.
Oh my god.
24,
Yeah.
21, 18.
Yeah. See, this cat here, he's always telling me how much he don't carry into the garage. Well, I just want to have one garage door bracket, you know. So
Yeah, that's good.
you know, so I'm
That's
just
pretty
saying,
good.
like, I just was like,
But
I
I
don't think I
know
like those.
it's just tools, man. I don't like carrying the tools.
I hear you. Can't even, you know, you got your pants falling. Can't even get you to wear suspenders. Jeez,
I
man. Gosh.
well, I can't wear 2 shirts.
I know. I hear
But
you.
I wear your suspenders in the winter. See,
Ah,
I tried it all. I
yep.
tried it all. Here, my tool bag. It don't
Dang.
work. It don't work.
No,
Yeah,
looks like like
I mean, I got tools in it, but
looks like you're going camping.
yeah, it's
What's he got here? Phone. Says extra cost. It says Evan says put side lock on the door. I put in Saturday, but I think we are gonna fix the Chamberlain. I think it's just outer trolley needs to be replaced. Rich B's got foam. When I order Clopay, we order 2 side locks on every job. Here goes Dad realized they only charge for 1. Interesting. We have hundreds left over. Wow.
mm, nice.
Yeah. Haas comes with an opener bracket, Tam says, in every hardware box. That's nice. That's nice. Rusty, I'm with you, Tony. Always angle unless I'm installing Cannon Ridge or Coachman's. So I think angle for the operator bracket.
Hmm.
I'm not a
I
big. I just
used
don't
to
really
use
like.
that.
I don't really like angle. I just don't. I don't like double nutting and trusting the nuts and not. You know. I
Yeah,
don't like the torque. I don't like how it torques. You know what I mean?
yeah, a
That nut.
lot of play in there. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm always kind of a pin, but I tell you what, those ones, just for the fun of it, if I got one here, let's grab it. The one thing I found, and I don't know where you can get them, where it's like an abundance. Ooh, like, where'd they go? I seen them sitting here somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I seen them hiding them. It's huge.
Oh
Look at this.
yeah,
Look what's happened. Where's the pin?
yep, yep,
Where's the pin? I can
yep,
put track bolts in there all day, but where's the damn pin? So it's like that's always the comments. Like when you get these things, you got to put those pins in. Otherwise, they get lost because somebody opened up the bag or whatever. So it's like, and those pins are kind of hard to. Like I said, here's one that's kind of shattered, and there's no pin,
yep,
no pin. So it's like, you know, when the guys come in to grab them, of course they're looking for the ones with pins. Here's another one right.
yep. That's why the ones I use, you got a pin. You can use that pin that you have left over from, the one that you didn't use that came with the operator.
Yep, I agree.
They
I
slip
agree that.
right in. Boom.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
I when I did those slide together ones, adjustable ones, yeah, that was the big thing, that big pin. If you didn't have that,
You're
man, you
done.
were
It's like, I
then
mean, I've tried
yeah.
everything. Use a long. I think this is what I would revert to. I'd carry these on the truck because you know you ever have to sandwich a door back
Yeah,
together.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Track
So I'm
the
trying.
through bolt.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
They're
call it a pan head through
yeah,
bolt
these
type.
guys. You got your
Yep, yep,
know,
yep,
use that to pan them back together. I'd even carry
yep.
some long ones, to really
Oh,
suck them.
wow.
But
Yeah,
this is like what I would use for the pin, and
yeah,
the operator because that's all I got, and it's like,
yeah.
man, that's kind of janky. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
think this is the ones I like. I always like the flat ones. I always thought those run a little better. The ones that got the
Oh,
flat head up.
yeah. Yep, they suck in real good.
Yeah, I got a whole little stash of them there, so those are nice. So yeah, But yeah, the darn pin. And like I said, I still haven't found where I can find a pluffer of them where I'm like, like I'm at Menards or something. And I'm like, is that the
Yeah.
pin? Oh my gosh, for like $5, I can get 100 of them. Oh, they're mine. It doesn't happen that way. It seems like.
No.
Here comes one. Let's go through some of these and we'll wrap her up. Evan, he says, I'll send you a picture of what I get from Steelcraft. Comes in a box. Didn't use door because had windows. Just reused what on the door. Drift through the top. Oh, Rich. He says, I make my own. Got my attention. Maybe we'll have to get a picture sometime. The top section. What are you doing? Taking like 2 pieces of angle and doing something like that? Or I don't know. I love the adjustable ones because you can throw a few in my truck. Work on all section sizes. Yeah. Use 18 through 21, 24 ones, but too much to keep remembering and keeping track of. Yeah, that's probably why I like the adjustable ones, except when you lose the pin. So I tell you what, like when I order those things, that's the first thing I do. I go through and I'm putting all the nuts and bolts. Like it's like, I'm like, people are walking past me. I'm like growling. I'm like, don't even touch me. I'm like, like I gotta do this right now because it will not happen. I even put the screw gun on it and zap all the bolts down because I've had them rattle off before in my service vehicles. So it's like,
oh yeah.
like the ones that get just they are powder coated white. Yeah, those are nice, but they normally get, if you got a service, they're all beat up to get dirty. If you're not doing it for a new install. Angle opener bracket. Donuts. How he says, I hate it when see that the angle wire. Yeah, opener bracket. Yeah, I've done it in a pinch. But yeah, I'm kind of with you. I like the GEO brackets. They look better. I love getting that operator bracket under the strut. Oh, I sleep so much better at night,
Yeah.
But it sure does suck when you go to screw them.
Oh.
Mr. Caleb did one the other day. He was zipping, and I tried telling him. I said, "Hey, man," I said, "when you heat that screw up, you got to remember take that one out." And I said, "You got to use it a fresh one." I said, "It'll snap on you." And I said, honestly, I use a big one to kind of start it first, get through that hard metal, and then I use a skinnier one, And but yeah, all of a sudden I heard him, and of course he's doing something. He mentions it. He didn't realize the customer was behind him. So now, of course, what happened? The customer comes over. So I gave him a little education in the car on the ride home about how I said, that's, everything's sweet, man. Everything's great. I said, if something, you just kind of walk away, if you don't know what to do, I almost want you to just go sit in the truck. Just go sit in the truck, have a sandwich or something, or just act like you're on the phone or something, like they can get themselves into a pickle,
Yeah.
As soon as he was like, as soon as I think he dropped the head too in the foam of the installation. He's like digging it out, and the customer, was like, well, "What's going on?" Because he verbally said something. Tony got plenty of nails. Tony's got plenty of nails. Yeah. Tanner's guy said, I don't even use the black ones that come with the commercial LiftMasters. Scrap those. Yeah, I scrap them too typically. I mean, that's a little surface area, and then your screws, they're gonna work their way out. Put them into cheap to carry the correct brackets. That's why here fixing their stuff. Yeah, I've had those before. I've done it when I've been in a pinch. I don't have nothing, or it's like a real budget job or something. But yeah, I'm with you. If I can, it's just more or less if I don't have them, just to get by. Use black ones either. It's too short. Usually 16, 18 piece of angle fits. Yeah, I've even used a commercial angle, and I've grooved it out so it'll actually go behind the strut to give it a little more support, even though it's not a lot, but it's just something. And then make that a nicer. Are you forklift certified? Mr. Tony?
No, well, when I worked in a factory, I was, but not anymore.
No.
I used to have my CDL, and I was a Class A CDL driver.
Why would you ever give that up? Why would you ever give that up? How'd that ever happen?
Well, I had to do a physical every year. I have high blood pressure,
Oh, gotcha.
and I had moved back to Indiana, and I missed it. I
Oh,
was
right.
busy hanging doors, and thought, you know what, I'm never going to drive again.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, I let it go. I let it
I
go.
I don't think in Michigan, I don't think we lose it. I don't think we lose it. I think it's just
Oh, really?
yeah, I think so. I should check my license. I haven't checked it in a while. I was just curious now that you said that because that made me. Yeah, I'm a Class A still. I'll say, as far as I know. I mean, obviously, if I'm doing it, I'm supposed to get. I got to get felt up again.
Yeah, we have to do a physical. Well, if you have high blood pressure, you got to do it every year. If
Mm,
not, it's every 2 years.
okay.
Go in, do the physical, and then, you know, and I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah,
was going through a divorce, moved back home, and I was just like, eh,
I get it. I get it. I get it. It's like you
I'm
got
gonna hang doors.
yeah. Oh, I get it. I get it. Well, it's like when I first I started driving truck is not what you think it is. I mean, there's like when you're young. I mean, it's get on that road, man. There's a lot of not so smart people. You got to make a
Mm-hmm.
lot of moves that aren't normal. It ain't like just driving a car or a pickup truck. it's
Yep,
it's it's very
that's
stressful.
true. That's
Um,
true.
Permit carry Steve. I wish this is Orbius for 32 sections. He says so. This use punched angles. Oh, so he's got some big one. I got him. Rich B's got them all. You got your endorsement for motorcycle?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I just wondered.
Yep.
But Rich B's
Yep.
got them. He's got them all. Well, should we wrap her up? I mean, it's getting late.
Yep. I'm good with it.
Good,
I
man.
should
Well, just
probably go to bed.
you probably should. I mean, maybe the wife was right. Go in there and give her a smooch or something.
She'll be pissed. She'll be
Yeah,
like,
I know.
"What are you doing?
Right.
I got to
Right.
get up at 4."
Leave me alone. Well, guys, don't forget. Make sure we did it on my channel tonight, but make sure if you could, please, I ask of you, go over to Papa Tony's. Make sure you subscribe. Like some of his videos, watch some of his content. He's got really good stuff. I mean, I already learned a few things tonight, so myself. So it's been really good. And
Yeah.
uh, I
Not
don't think I'll
not to
be
put a gear sprocket assembly in a
that was one of
8365.
them, and the grease and the rail part that was another. So yeah, I think we'll just keep buying belt drives the way they're built because
Hmm.
Papa Tony's edition is pretty loud for some reason. I don't really know why.
Oh, extremely, extremely loud.
It's got one
Oh
heck of a
well.
vibration to it, doesn't it?
Oh well. Well, if we could take the skirting off, I think we're good.
Just leave it exposed.
Leave
Yeah.
it all open. That's so
No,
it can get
maybe.
air.
Yeah, right. That's right.
You
That way
don't
it
want
doesn't
it to
overheat.
overheat. Yep.
Wow,
Yep.
Rich B. We got Tanner. I'm surprised Tanner's not trying to scoop up Rich B. I mean, he's got forklift, he's got the boom lift, he's got scissor lift, he's got concealed. I mean, him and Tanner are like Tanner's big stuff. I mean, there you go, man. Like, I mean, Rich B can like build the building even.
Yeah.
He probably got a crane operator too.
I know he's got a Surewinder.
You just had to bring that up, didn't you? Just had to bring that. What? Oh man! All right, guys. I think we're getting out of here. Don't forget, keep your fingers. It's obviously Monday, so you can lose your fingers. Well, we're going to a Tuesday. Don't do it on a
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just make sure you're making baby money out there. Keep it safe. Keep the rubber side down and keep it between ditches. Right. So,
That's right.
what you got, Papa Tony? Say goodbye to everybody.
All I gotta say is, hey, thanks for watching. Don't put a belt-driven gear sprocket assembly in an 8365. They're pretty loud. And Papa Tony out.
We'll see you guys. Thanks for watching.
See
Have
ya.
a good night.
Thanks,
See you,
Dave.
Tony.
See ya. Yep. Good night,
Bye.
guys.